time. Welcome to the show. You already know that it's going to be a damn good time. ADGT. Damn good time. That's right. Welcome to the show, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Steve Schaefer.
I'm Cody Adams.
And this is a Damn Good Time podcast.
Hit him with it.
Yeah, we're back again this week. We're going to talk about a whole bunch of cool stuff.
Yeah.
A whole bunch, just like always.
All of it.
Everything you can expect from a Damn Good Time podcast here. We've got some more treats to try. We've got these fun crunch chips. They're paprika flavored.
Paprika.
And then these little chocolates that are shaped like cats.
Katzgenugas.
Katzenjungen.
Katzenzungan.
Yeah, they're German. They're German. From Germany. Or maybe
I speak fluent German,
Yes.
honestly.
Obviously he does.
Obviously.
You can just tell. You can tell. He's got the accent down and everything. Yeah, man. This is the show.
Here we is.
Here we is. It's been another regular week. Kind of.
It's all blur, man. I don't even know anymore. I don't even know what I'm doing.
Don't know what you're doing.
I
This
just
boy's lost.
I wake up 3 times a night.
Yeah.
Help take care of babies. Sometimes she lets me sleep. Sometimes I wake up and help. I don't know. Things happen. There's babies.
Yeah.
There's stuff. I got to take him out of the boat for the first time.
I saw that. That's awesome.
We had him out once before, but it was like a cooler night. But we were in my buddy's full closure on the pontoon. We had a heater going like at night. Like it was very toasty in there. So, but it wasn't like a whole day boat trip, like where we go out, and,
Yeah.
like, beach up and like hang out and do
Right.
all that. They loved it. They absolutely loved it. The babies loved it. They loved sleeping on the boat, which is amazing.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Probably the water, the motor sound, like
Mhm.
everything's just like in the car. They love sleeping on the lake. You love sleeping
Just
too,
nice,
you know?
calm, and
I
relaxing.
mean, who doesn't like sleeping on the boat? Just
Right.
Waves crashing.
Just as long as you're not the captain at the point in time, you know. Captain should be awake.
So we got to do that, and that was a lot of fun. And I got to put them in the holy grail of waters Atwood
Yeah.
Lake.
They've been baptized in the Atwood Lake.
We're baptized in Atwood Lake. I sat Jack down in the sand, and the waves were like hitting his chest, and
Yeah.
he thought it was the funniest thing in the world. He just every time waving, he'd be like, I just thought it was great. So it was good. It was a good time. Just hope to keep them out there like all summer, and then as they grow up, they're just gonna be lake babies. Man, they're gonna be out there like, not wakeboarding or footboarding. You know, the naked foot surfing on the back of the boat.
doing all that cool shit.
360s and stuff. And
Yeah.
stuff I never did, but I'll get with it.
Yeah, they'll be superstars.
Teach them how to fish, and just let them have a damn good time out there.
Yeah, hell yeah,
You know?
dude.
Living that lake life,
Yeah, that's awesome.
that muddy water lake life.
It's definitely the clearest lake ever, that's for sure.
Yeah. If you, a lot of our listeners probably know what Atwood Lake is, but if you don't, and you're listening, it's a set of man-made lakes that is for flood control. And whenever you have a man-made lake, that means they dug it all out. It's a mud bottom. The water is always going to be murky, but there is like fresh water and streams and stuff flowing into it. It's constant moving, but it's never a pretty water lake.
They're never like clear. Or...
Yeah. And everybody's like, oh, everybody pisses in it. Well, what do you think everybody does in a freshwater lake?
Yeah.
The same thing. What do you think all the fish are doing? Like, they're
Yeah.
pissing in it.
And pools and shit.
They might not drink a bunch of beer like we do, but
Yeah. That's I wish I don't even know how to Google this, but I saw an image. It was from Vegas, and somebody was like out on their balcony in their hotel. And they're like, yeah, they got this day club going on, and look at the pool. And they showed a shot of the pool, and like there's a bunch of people in it, and I'm sure they're all drinking and having a good time because the music's playing and shit.
Mhm.
And then the pool just had like this off kind of green yellow color compared to like other pools around.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, yeah, everybody's just pissing in that pool.
well, probably the worst thing too is like everybody washes their swimming trunks And
Yeah.
they still have soap and chemicals in them. And then you run into a pool. You know how many people run into a pool and all those chemicals hit? And
Yeah.
They don't react with the other chemicals that are in the pool very well.
Well, and I mean, everybody pees in pools.
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
I can't count how many times it's like, yeah, man, it's a drink and hang out in a pool. And then hold on, I got to get out and go pee.
Yeah.
Nope. You just pee. Well, definitely the lake for sure. In pools, I'll probably try to, have a little bit of common courtesy there.
No, I've never been to a swim up bar. If you've been
Yeah.
to a swim up bar, I feel like that's the one. If you are sitting at a swim up bar, you could be like, all right, I got to go pee. And you need to actually get out because you're at the swim up bar. You can't just
Right.
pee right there, right?
I mean, I'm sure people do.
I'm sure they do, but I feel like if you sat there for like 3 hours and you're
Yeah.
smashing beers and be like, hey, man, I haven't seen you get up the piss yet.
You're
What are you
12
doing?
You're like 12 deep.
And you're downwind from me.
Pretty sure there's just a whole puddle of piss around you.
You might be able to get it with one,
Yeah.
but not two.
Well, and I even saw one of those popular YouTubers. They put bleach in a bucket in 2 different buckets, and then dumped like a little bit of pee in the one bucket, and then they mixed them up, and they're like, okay, this one smells like regular pools do, and the one that didn't have pee in it still smelled like normal. It didn't even really smell like bleach or chlorine or anything.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, so any pool that smells like that has probably been peed in at least once or twice.
Well, I mean, there's other chemicals that go into it, right?
Yeah.
So maybe it's a form of pee,
I guess I will
Pee
say,
neutralizers.
I don't know if you've ever been to like the Great Wolf Lodge or like a Kalahari or one of those type places where it's just constant water slides and lazy rivers, and it's all like, I'm sure all that water just gets recycled through with everything. And, not like I'm sitting there drinking the water, but, like you get some on your face, a little in your mouth.
Yeah.
I noticed that towards the end of the day, there's like more of a salty flavor to it, just from all the people in there,
Right.
But I mean, that's what the chlorine's for. That's to kill all those germs and all the weird
Right.
shit. So hopefully it's not as bad.
Everything dies of chlorine.
Yeah, but still, like, why is it so salty now? Like, this isn't a salt water thing. Like, it's all the salt content from people's skin.
Yeah, I still remember that as a survival skill. I'm going to give you a little knowledge here.
Okay.
Drop a little knowledge on everybody. If you need to purify water,
Mm-hmm.
take it, drop 2 drops of bleach
Yeah.
or chlorine in it. We're going to say bleach. 2 droplets,
Yeah.
and boil that water, and it'll purify that water
Yeah.
to drinking ability. Now you can do more to filter it and stuff like that, but
Right.
it'll kill everything in it.
All the bacteria, at least. Yeah.
And there's a lot more in a pool, so
Yeah, there's probably still other gross shit in there, but at least all the bacteria will be dead.
Yeah.
So
Oh yeah.
for sure. I mean, a lot of cities even use that. City water here in New Philly tastes chlorinated because they add minute amounts in it just to kill anything that's in. Because I mean, it's old ass pipes and shit,
Yeah.
So and that's a standard. Yeah, that's a standard in your drinking water. Some nice chemicals for
They
you.
put 5G in the water too.
Yeah, 5G, and along with the COVID vaccine, you've already been vaccinated.
You're all sucking it in.
Bill Gates has his little micro technology, nanotech in there, reading your mind and tracking you and shit already. So
That's why I'm on my iron well water. Just keep dumping bags in a water softener.
yeah, that's all to take out all that shit.
But yeah, somehow my week turned into that. Anyway, Steve, how was your week?
No, it was all right. Over the weekend, I'm not really liking this whole trend where it seems like, and I mean, I know you did it and you had the diaper party, but it was like a super separate thing. But it was a baby shower where the guys got to come to, and it was cool once I got there. But at first, I'm like, I don't want to fun a baby shower, Ugh. But then we got there and they were shooting guns and shit for the dudes, so that was kind of sweet. I got to shoot some guns and stuff. So I went. They had this dueling pistol thing set up where, it's 6 targets and they'd flip 3 to one side and 3 to the other. And then as you shoot them, they flip over to the other side. And I smoked this fucking one dude with a pistol that wasn't even mine. So it's like not even like I was used to it. But your boy fucking had the dead eye on there. Fucking smoked him.
the Red Dead Dead Eye on. You're like,
yeah. Which, yeah, so that ended up being pretty cool there. And then I had to go to Pennsylvania for work.
okay.
Which that was pretty boring, pretty standard shit. We were just in towns that weren't that cool, nothing really cool to see. But I did find a place called X Golf. It was right outside my hotel. We've got something similar called 1899 Golf there in Canton.
Yeah.
Where it's just a whole bunch of simulators. And it was really sweet. It was cool to be able to swing a club and then not have to like go chase your ball and shit.
Right.
Like if you just want to get in, I like that better than just going to the driving range because there is a little more thought into what club should I use, how many yards can I hit this, and stuff like that. The thing that sucked about it a little bit was that it was per hour, and I was playing with a dude that wasn't he wasn't doing that great. I mean, maybe he was just off that day. I don't want to say he sucks or anything like that.
You suck. I'll say it.
But he got to swing a lot more than I did because he wasn't doing as well.
Yeah. I got
So
you.
most of the hour I was sitting there waiting, but I had some good shots, some good drives and stuff. I was swinging pretty straight. So that's I'm hopeful now for this season to get out and swing some clubs around, maybe actually do something a little bit better instead of just being pissed off all the time.
Yeah, I'll pick you up one of these days. Take you golf.
Yeah, come get me. I just need a ride. That's all I need. I need a ride and a babysitter. That's all.
Yeah.
But yeah, so and that's golf's one of those things. Like the whole time I swear it's like this is supposed to be fun, but all you're doing is getting frustrated and your fucking blood pressure's boiling. So I'm hoping this year, I'm getting straight, and then the sobriety thing I do believe helps because I haven't really been swinging as straight like that whole day at the X Golf. Not a drink in me. And most of my shots were pretty straight. I only had like one whiffer where it's like where you connect with it and it goes like 5 feet. I'm like, fuck.
Yeah.
But everything else was going pretty well in my favor. So I'm excited about that.
Those digital things are cool. It'd be awesome to have one down here in this basement, but
Yeah.
they're gonna cost like $5-10 grand. So.
They're expensive as fuck. And then the other thing is my ceilings aren't high enough. You still got to allow for club swinging and shit.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, that would be really cool because then I'd get so good at golf. They'd put me on the tour and shit.
Happy Gilmore, here we go.
Yeah. I wouldn't even have to go out and compete just from me playing on that simulator. The internet, because it's probably connected to the internet. Somebody somewhere will be like, oh my God, look at the score. This is amazing. And then they just come pick me up,
Yeah.
Like, dude, you're on the tour. Here you go.
Best.
You're up at the tee box with Tiger Woods there. Go for it.
I'm pretty good at Top Golf. So I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll see. Or not Top Golf, Golden Tee.
Yeah, Golden Tee. There you go.
At our buddy Eric's that was on the last episode. He's got the official arcade version in his basement, and we play all the time. I can normally shoot like 3-4 under. I've had some courses where I've been like 10, 12 under,
Yeah.
but then you look at that, there's actually like a pro circuit for it.
Yeah.
Those guys shoot like 25 under. Like
Right.
they don't like they don't miss. They
Right.
don't miss.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like, the Switch just came out with Switch Sports, which is almost exactly like Wii Sports from the old Nintendo Wii, where you swing the controller and do your shit. And I've been doing the bowling on there a little bit. And before you showed up, I won my first little bowling thing. I was the champion.
Yeah.
And so then they're like, "Oh, you obviously ready to go pro." So then they have like these different tiers of like the pro levels for bowling, and then So the very first time I got in my pro tier, I lost in the first round. So
Yeah. Now you're gonna get messed
Yeah.
up. Now you're gonna get. You were at the rookies,
right, yeah, I was with all the other douchebags, and
Yeah. And now they're like, oh yeah, no, you're good enough for this.
yeah, and these motherfuckers are throwing strikes every fucking one. And I feel like with Wii bowling on the Wii, it was a lot easier to fine tune your throw and figure out where you're going and figure out what you're doing wrong. This one doesn't seem like the controllers track as good. Obviously it's not my fault. That's all I'm trying to say. I'm not doing bad because of me.
Not your fault at all.
It's not my fault.
No.
The controllers aren't calibrated correctly. It's a new game. They're going to have to come out with some patches to catch up with my abilities. That's for sure.
Same reason, we see you not the greatest at first-person shooters. It's not your
Yeah, it's
fault.
not my
It's
fault.
the game's fault.
Everybody else is cheating. Everybody else is cheating. But yeah, and then the Switch Sports are coming out with golf for that, so at least I'll have like a half-ass simulator in here.
There you go.
It probably
That'll be fun.
You won't be swinging a club, but
It'll be fun. I mean, I got to switch too now.
We can
Sometime
bowl.
we can link up. We can link up.
get some Mario Party going or do some bowling and shit?
Yeah.
I mean, you're going to be bowling against a pro. I'm just saying. I'm already pro status, so you're going to have to catch up.
I'm a conniver in that Mario Party, but watch your back.
Conniver, huh?
Oh, yeah.
How do you connive in Mario Party?
Oh. See, everybody always goes, oh, you get to the star, right? But then there's the ghost, right? You just build up coins. If you're good at the mini games, you build up the coins, and then you just go steal all the stars.
Yeah. Or like whenever you're on a team, I always try to plot out too. Like if one player's up on this part of the map, then I want to be on the other part. Because once that star gets got, it moves to a different portion of the map. Like I want to be, you got to stay spread out. That way, whenever it moves, you're close to pounce. So
Yeah.
And then I kick ass in mini games too. So I usually end up winning because of that.
Sure.
I will say it is one of those weird things. I wish you knew what the bonuses were going to be at the end. For those that don't know, when you play Mario Party, it's like a big board game, and the object to win is to get these bonus stars. And at the end, during the game, you can stop on these squares and get the star for like 20 coins or whatever. But at the end of the game, they hand out all these bonuses, and you never know what it's going to be for. So it's either like the player that traveled the most spaces gets a star.
Oh, we turn that off if we play together.
Oh, you turn that? I didn't know you could turn it off.
Yeah, no. There's an option to turn that off.
Really?
Yeah.
I've only ever played with that.
You just straight turn it off, and then it's
Okay.
who's the best.
Straight play then. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I didn't know you could turn it off. So anytime I've ever played, that's on. And like, my team wins by like 3 stars, and all of a sudden the other team gets all these fucking bonus stars and they win. Why? Because they're idiots.
They sucked.
Yeah.
Well, this guy landed the most red spaces. He gets his star.
Yeah.
No, that's bad. You don't want to land
And
on
once
red
again,
spaces.
the only reason I lose at that is because of not my fault.
Yeah, sure.
It's not my fault. It's the controllers or the bonus stars.
I will see. Me and our buddy Tyler have played,
Yeah.
and the computer on normal,
Yeah.
and the computer has smoked our ass
Yeah.
multiple times, even with us both trying to work together on not a team situation. I'm
Right.
like, oh, we got smoked. This guy's a blah, blah, blah. And it's like, the dice just not my favorite.
On normal?
On normal.
Huh. I feel like I've done it on normal and did fine. But I know, like, if you go like hard or whatever, they just fucking kill.
Yeah, I think I have a handicap. Tyler's got a handicap because he's Tyler, but love you, but
Yeah. Probably got a few too many vodka Pepsis in there by the time he starts playing Mario
exactly.
Party.
I was like, no, you gotta go this way. And he's like, oh no, I'm just gonna go down here. I'm like, no, you gotta go do this. But no, I mean, it's a fun game to play.
Yeah.
Everybody loves Mario Party. I grew up with Mario Party. I loved Mario Party 2. Was probably one of the best ones.
Yeah.
The Castaways on the Nintendo 64. I don't know how many controllers we shredded by, like, you had to spin that thing as fast as you could. Like, you go catch a chest and like Nintendo 64 controllers. They were not made out of good material.
At least they weren't made for that abuse.
I can remember how many sticks I saw that was just bloop. Eventually ended up looping over after a good 100 games of Mario Party. They got destroyed, but yeah.
That's the other thing too with the Switch. I feel like my kids get their sticky hands on them, and then I got like I noticed it a lot with the Switch, and I think I even saw an article once saying that there's that's a very common problem for those things to start tracking, and you're even when you're not holding down on the analog stick, it just kind of twitches a little bit to the right, so it's always your arrow or cursor's always just kind of coasting over to the right a little bit. Bullshit.
I mean, gunks can get built up eventually, but you just got to probably figure out how to rip them apart and clean them out.
And when you have fucking kids, they just get everything sticky and dirty and break things.
Yeah, that's why Dad's already getting the massive Xbox controllers that they can sit there and play with that are half broken.
Yeah, that's my kids have gone through 2 different Xbox controllers already on both their Xboxes in their rooms. And
I can't even tell you how many I've gone through. But they've got their playtime out of them. It's not like they haven't got 100 hours playtime out of them and then they trade one in, like it's a lot of playtime out of a controller that's probably not designed for that.
Yeah.
But
100 hours
that's probably let's say 500 hours, maybe even 1,000 hours they get
Yeah.
out of them, you know?
Yeah, and then kid hours are worse because, I'm going to eat this piece of candy and then not wash my hands, and then now it's all sticky.
Did you ever think like the amount of time we've spent probably, which I'm way worse than you, I'm sure.
Yeah.
The amount of time I spent playing video games, I probably could have learned every language in the world.
Yeah.
Got a doctorate.
Doctorate. You could
I
have learned.
got a tolerance, but I didn't get a doctorate.
You could
A
have learned.
doctors or something. I don't know.
You
Whatever.
could have learned. You could have learned like the different degrees of degrees instead of just guessing that one's called a doctorate.
Instead, I just yell at people on the other side of the mic and say, "You piece of shit."
Right.
No, I don't actually do that. Most of the time, I'm pretty chill. Just like get my stress out.
Yeah.
Just my little stress reliever. My fun time.
Yeah.
I watch some TV and stuff. Like when sometimes me and the wife will binge some stuff, but most of the time I'm just like, I don't know. Just instead of like sitting down and zonking out in front of the TV, I want to play some video games.
Yeah. A lot of time anymore, it's like I don't have that I don't have so much desire to play a lot of video games anymore. I gotta be excited about something. Something's really got to grab my attention or be new. And then once I play through, and then it dies on me.
Yeah, you don't have that. So I have that competitive edge.
Yeah.
I want to get better, and I want to like beat these people, and I want to progress in rank on like a rank system or do some different things like that. And
Right.
no, I'm destroying somebody on the other side, and hopefully they're throwing the controller at their TV.
Yeah,
It's
just
like-
pissing people off.
Probably not happening, but
Yeah. You never know.
yeah. I mean, I've had my moments where I've been really good, and I've had my moments where I'm really bad.
Yeah.
But when you're really good, it feels awesome. When you're
Yeah.
like, holy
when
shit.
you're on fire,
Yeah, when you're on fire and you just deleted 14 people off of
Mhm.
the game in like a matter of 5 minutes, and you're like, "What the hell just happened?"
Right.
I just did that.
I
just
just
did
smoked.
that.
I just fucking smoked
Yeah.
all y'all.
You're sweating and you're
You get that heart rate up for no reason.
Blood pressure's up.
because your thumbs are.
Give me some more Cheetos.
You been playing any good new things recently? You still on that Apex kick?
Still in Apex. A little bit of Diablo.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need a new good game, but
Yeah.
just like I got on Halo when it came out, did some of that, but it's just like I don't know, none of them are fun anymore. Really, it's just
Yeah.
kind of all. It's kind of all just. I'm waiting for something new to come out that's really awesome.
Yeah.
I'm seeing a lot of these new survival type crafting building games. It's kind of like the Diablo mixed with the PvP, and I like that. There's a new one that came out on PC. You're kind of like I'm trying to remember the name. It's like V something, but you're a vampire, but you got to like build up a base,
Yeah.
but other people can build bases around you. Like everybody has like their little territory in this world. There's
Okay.
going to be only so many people in it or whatever. And they build up their base, and then you all try to go out and like build your bases up bigger than their base, and then
Right.
you can eventually attack and raid their base, but then there's like bosses and stuff.
You
go
got to
out,
try and
blah, blah,
defend yours still.
blah. So it seems pretty cool.
Yeah.
But it's a PC game, and I'm just like, I'd love to be a PC gamer, but I just don't have the room for a setup and like do everything. And it's just
Right. Well, I mean, technically, all you really need to do is get a tower and attach it to your TV. Anymore, you can connect your
Yeah.
Xbox controllers and shit. And I mean, it's not as like a normal PC game setup, but you can do it easily. But
I know I could.
Gaming
but
PCs are fucking expensive too.
yeah, I mean, they're not. They are, and they're not. You know
Right.
what I mean? Like you can run some of the bare minimum shit and you'd be fine. But then the people that are running the better shit than you, and this is why I've always hated PC gaming, because people can pay to win on
Right.
PC in a sense. Because if you have the better rig, the better setup, you're running better frames, you're running
Right.
a better picture. Even a split second in a shooter can make a difference. You know
can
what
see
I mean?
you can
So-
see more and do more and process more because your computer's doing all that too.
exactly. And
Instead of you waiting on
Yeah.
you know.
no, I'm not saying there's not skill behind
Yeah.
that too, but if somebody on your same skill level has a better system than you,
Right.
then they have a fraction of a second better than you, and that's all it takes. So
Sometimes that is all it takes.
and now if you just get an Xbox or PlayStation or whatever,
Yeah.
you're
Yeah,
kind of
but
on an even playing field.
Yeah, but yeah, you have a level playing field. When
Besides
it
your
comes to
internet connection, but you're stuck with that shit no matter where you're at. So.
Right. Yeah, you're just fucked there if you got a slow one.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I just like to see it. It all changes, it evolves, and now the virtual reality is getting a little more real too.
Yeah, I want to give some of those a shot, but I want to wait till it gets a little more honed in, so to speak.
Yeah, I think it's a little shoddy right now. It looks cool. The Oculus
Yeah.
looks cool. There's games out there that look really neat, but yeah, it's definitely going to need a little more work.
Right.
I feel like the graphics aren't there and all that stuff's not there yet, and like some of it's coming around real fast.
Yeah.
Real fast. So I think in the next 5 to 10 years, I think by the time my kids want to play video games, that's what they're going to want. It's like
Right.
the new Xbox virtual reality headset.
Yeah,
Like, just like, boom, plug it into your brain. I don't know.
Yeah. That's I don't know if you ever watched Black Mirror, but they had an episode where they put these things on their like temples and they just sat on the couch and they could just control the video game with their mind. Like it streamed through their brain and then they were in it.
Yeah.
And then two dudes used it to fuck each other.
Oh yeah, I did see that one.
Because it was like a Tekken or like a person-to-person fighter thing, and one guy was always the girl character and the other guy was always the guy character, and then it's two dudes, they start banging each other in the video game. It's like
they got weird outside of it. They're like, that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah, I mean, it's not gay. And if it is, so there's nothing wrong, not that there's anything wrong with that.
But yeah, so I don't even know where we at now.
I don't know. We started with how's your week to banging each other in video games.
Yeah, apparently. So we went down to video games, a trot there,
Yeah.
and then we ended up with two dudes banging.
What else is going on this week? Did you see UFOs are in the news again?
Right?
That sounds pretty cool. The what is it? The Pentagon actually had like a big old meeting about it for the first time since like the 50s.
Yeah, they're like, hey, we don't know what this shit is.
We don't know what it is, and we should probably talk about it.
But there was a big release not too long ago, right? When all the files got released.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, look, we don't know what any of this is. And it's like, okay, so there is obviously UFOs, like,
Yeah.
skirting.
Yeah,
Skirt.
now they call them UAPs, or unknown aerial phenomenon.
Yeah, now it's a UAP. Well, go stick with the UFO, okay? Don't get your shit mixed up.
Well, because they want to still, because one of the main reasons why they do it like that is because it may not be a flying object. It could be like an energy orb or some shit like that. So they want to make sure they let you know that it's not a necessarily flying object. It's an aerial phenomenon.
Okay, is that any weirder then? We got some energy beams here.
Yeah, that's what they're saying. Is like we don't even know if that's an actual fucking thing there. Like
Yeah.
we don't know if that's a saucer or a jet or something. Or all we know is that there's something there that shouldn't be. It's a phenomenon.
Yeah, I feel like we're getting to that point.
Yeah,
What? All right, go ahead. Let's turn it back a little bit.
dial it back.
I like the sound like that's how you shut it down. Bring it back.
Back it up.
First off, without getting too much into it, what's your thought? Is there or is there not something else out there?
I mean, there has to be, right?
100%.
Because of the way the universe is always expanding, and like you see all these high fucking visual telescope pictures where they focus on one spot, and it's like, yeah, every single tiny thing is like its own little solar system, and like all this other bullshit, and like the universe is so huge that it's hard to believe that we are the only like just this one spots where shit happens.
Now, here's my other question: do you think they're like an alien, like we have pictured, or do you think they're like more ape-like, like we are, like, or like more like it look like a human, or could they just be like a thing of matter and just be like, we've progressed past you?
Yeah, we are no longer physical beings. We
suck up your souls.
we're energy orbs.
Like, where is that?
Yeah, I don't know. It's and it seems like it's hard to believe that we don't have a huge knowing of there being stuff out there, or it would seem weird. Like, okay, yeah, if there is life out there, they're on the same technology swing as we are, so they're just now coming to visit us or whatever, But there's a whole bunch of shit from in the past. It's like this can't, the pyramids, they're built by aliens or what the fuck ever, So it just seems weird that if there is like this way better species out there, how come they haven't really found us or interacted in a huge way with us yet?
Well, here's what I kind of think, right?
Okay.
So imagine a massive intergalactic solar system, right?
Yep.
Where you're flying around spaceships like, beep, chip, 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 chip. Right? And then at one point in time, I was like, hey, you want to see a bunch of dummies?
Yeah.
And everybody's like, not really. Let's go to fucking Disneyland, right?
Yeah.
So let's picture Earth, right?
Okay.
It's like, hey, do you want to go and see the giant rubber band ball
Yeah.
in whatever state that fucking is?
In the middle of nowhere with nothing else
Or do you want to go to
it.
Disneyland?
Right.
And there's going to be one weirdo every once in a while who goes, let's go look at the rubber band ball.
I've been to Disneyland like 16 times this year.
That's restricted. They don't have our technology even close yet. Then we're not allowed to go there. Yeah, but we can look at it, can we?
So you're saying we're the rubber band ball?
We're the rubber band ball. We're farting rockets up there where they're just like, beep, 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 like shooting across space. They're like,
Yeah, that's what somebody did say. There was kind of a noticeable uptick in UFO sightings and extraterrestrial activity once we kind of learned nuclear power and bombs and shit.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure somebody was like, well, what the fuck are they doing on that rubber band ball?
Yeah, they're like, oh, all right.
Maybe we should go check on the rubber band ball. It's on fire,
There's probably some of those aliens that they probably like have like 50 of them live across the states.
Yeah.
They're like, maybe they're all normal or maybe they have sonars or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
They're probably like, whoa, what was that explosion? They just made a little, they made a little, pop, pop, pop.
Yeah, we should probably go check on them guys. There's also that theory that aliens have already contacted us and we are all just a lineage of aliens that have bred with, the species on this planet.
Could be.
There's lizard people.
Lizards.
The lizards, the grays, the whites. Apparently Barack Obama was a lizard. From
He lacked a tail, but maybe.
Well,
Can you cut it off and just regrow back?
Well, they shapeshift. They don't have to be in lizard form.
Well, how they shapeshift? Damn it!
It's
These sons of bitches got more technology than us.
You need to dive deep into the internet. And
I don't want to get that deep.
They will explain to you exactly how
Look,
Barack was a lizard person.
I understand that some people have beliefs of a lot of things,
Mm-hmm.
and like my whole belief on space and stuff is like, yeah, there's probably somebody else out there, obviously.
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah. And I'm just talking a lot of bullshit right now.
It's almost impossible to say that there's not.
Yeah, but man, put yourself in one direction or the other direction. Doesn't matter what direction you're going, and you want to dive that direction.
Yeah.
You won't stop.
Right.
There's no bottom to that direction.
That's the beautiful thing about the internet is no matter what you believe, there's stuff out there that will confirm that your beliefs are true. Whether it's real or not, there's stuff out there that will back up your views.
It's some of it's like craziest shit I ever heard of. Some of it's like maybe. What I'd like to say about all of that and the whole, I do love some conspiracy. Don't get me wrong. But my thought of it is, don't let it ever consume you. Don't ever let it be a part of your life to where you can't enjoy your life because you're too worried about your bullshit. That's there. Like just enjoy yourself to that. And if you want to dive into it, dive into it. But don't let it affect your life.
I'll tell you this because I love a lot of conspiracy theories. I just love being curious about them. It's better. It's way more fun to be curious about it than it is to let it take over your life.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that much right now. So like it is fun. Like whenever you hear those people that get deep into it, it's like, yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. But it's crazy that you actually really, really, really believe in it.
Yeah.
Like, and then it is more fun to sit there and think like, well, I don't see how that couldn't happen, but is it actually happen? You know?
Yeah. I mean, and there's different levels for sure. And I'm not saying anybody's wrong. Hell, you might be
Right.
100% right.
That's yeah.
And that's on me for not following the path, like or whatever. You know,
Yeah,
if
you
you're
fucking
right in the future, whatever. But
yeah. Every time you naysay him, you're just being a government shill, you piece of shit.
But what I'm gonna do instead, in the meantime, is be like, hey, I'm gonna hang out with my friends and family
Yeah.
and have a damn good time.
Yeah. Have a damn good time.
I'm gonna let this sit here on the back burner. I'm gonna let this sit on the back burner. If one of you sons of bitches is right, then I got your back.
Yeah. But it is kind of fun to like just look at some shit and know a little bit of information. So when that one crazy person does start talking, you're like, yeah, man, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah.
And then like, oh, this guy's fucking cool.
Oh, I've heard. I mean, I've heard it all. Trust me. And it's like sometimes it's like, yeah, no, I get that. Yeah,
Mhm.
Sure, absolutely, yeah, 100%. And then sometimes it's like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Right. I think you got a little too far
You are
there,
the
bro.
craziest person I've ever heard in my life right now.
But hey, man, everybody's got to have their thing, I guess, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Hey.
you fucking government shill, who's talking to you right now? I notice every time you come on this podcast, you get a certain. You're like, no, these are my headsets.
Oh, you
Who's
know,
talking?
I saw all of a sudden this Apple computer emerge out of
Yeah.
nowhere. Where did it come from? I'm not even using it. It's just listening. Although we're recording it, so I don't
Who's
know.
talking?
Fuck
Who's talking to you right now, telling you exactly what to say and how to? You're like, oh yeah, maybe we should get off this topic, Steve. Fuck you. Who is it? Is it George Soros?
It's Jesus.
Follow the money. Whose pocket are you in?
I don't know. They're obviously not giving me fucking any of it, so that's the bad thing.
They gave you those big dick pills. That's not that either. Well, fuck, dude.
No.
Okay. Okay, I believe
They
you.
gave me the losing hair pills,
Yeah.
and now I'm pissed.
Yeah.
Now I'm turning against them.
All right. Yeah. I believe you. I believe you. For now.
Do you want to try some Katzenugans?
Katzenzugen? Yeah.
By the way, those are brainwashing candies.
Okay. Okay. They got
That's
the
what happened. They actually, Germany called me and said, Steve's getting way too out of line. We're going to take care of him. So,
yeah. You want to get into tasting some foods?
yeah, let's get into today's some foods.
All right.
So we got the Crone Chips, where the party is at. That's what it says on the back of it. Well, it says, where there is Crone Chips, there is a party.
Okay. So there's a party here right now.
These are also a German chip, paprika flavor.
Those are German?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Remember I did the pairings?
Yeah, I didn't think we had two German things, though.
Yeah.
I want
German
to.
chip. So paprika is more like a smoked pepper flavor. So I'm just curious if it's
If they're more like a barbecue.
barbecue. Yeah, that's what I was saying. That's what I was thinking of. Yeah.
Because if they call them barbecue, they're like, we don't know what the fuck barbecue is, so let's just call them paprika instead.
They're cooked from the Lorenz factory in Germany, Rothenser.
Now you're going to get a crunch in the mic here. Mmm.
You're the crunch man.
They're delicious.
They're kind of barbecue, right?
Kind of. And they definitely don't have the sweetness like our barbecue chips have. There's probably a lot less sugar involved in these.
It was actually really good.
Because there is usually a lot less sugar involved in most other countries' foods than there is for ours. But yeah, those are good.
There's a big red bell pepper on the front.
Yeah.
This paprika is normally smoked red pepper. This is grind up,
Yeah.
dry out, and grind up.
Yeah, one of the major flavors in like our barbecue chips is smoked paprika usually, so it makes sense that tastes like, no, I'm good for now, thanks. But those are delicious. I like that they're not as sweet as, our barbecue chips.
Yeah, it's like eating a regular potato chip
Mhm.
with a little less salt
Yep.
and a little more like a slight lean towards barbecue, but without like
Without the sugar.
the sugar. Yeah,
They're not sweet.
very good. Very
Those are delicious.
good. I like it.
Katzenzugen. I took German in high school, so I know what the fuck I'm talking about here.
Mm-hmm.
It has mit vollen Versiegelung für feinsten Schokogenius.
Oh, that's perfect.
Something about chocolate genius there, I think.
Milk chocolate with cats pureed in it
Yeah.
is what I got from that.
I don't know. They're not shaped like cats.
No, they're shaped like cat turds.
They're shaped like little ovals.
They're shaped like cat turds. Actually, it looks more like a snowboard.
It
Like a
does.
little cat snowboard. Like maybe the little kittens are going snowboarding. Like they're gonna hit some rips. French fry. Oh wait, that's excuse me, man.
Oh, pretty good. That's
It's
chocolate.
I mean, it's just a little milk chocolate.
Yeah.
I thought the box was hilarious.
Yeah. It's weird. It's got cute little kittens on
This
it.
was the last of our Jungle Gyms.
Yeah.
My Jungle Gyms findings here.
So if you're listening, you got any requests of things you want us to try, let us know.
Yeah,
Does
next episode we got to get weird with it.
Yeah. I'm going to get real weird with it.
We're hoping. I'm hoping soon. My brother wants to do a blind pizza taste test with us, which is probably going to require quite a lot because we're have to buy pizza from like 4 or 5 places and
Yeah.
then see local pizzas from where we live and see if we can determine which one it is, or maybe just chain pizza. We'll see.
No, those are good. It's just white chocolate and milk chocolate.
Yeah.
Delicious. Very creamy. Very melts in your mouthy.
Very much made from cat bones.
Yep, from cats, from these little kittens.
From those kitten bones.
No, the little kittens have like little blue eyes too. Aren't they precious?
Yep.
Yeah, I'd definitely eat more of these.
Right. You love eating kitten bones. So
Yep.
I understand.
And then I'd eat more of those crunch chips. Kitten bones all day.
Both good.
Because I must be a lizard people. Because lizard people love eating cats.
Kittens, not cats.
Kittens, cats, whatever.
No, it's
You get more, yeah.
specific. They cannot age past a certain time,
Yeah.
and then they don't have any more power.
Yeah, but but you can eat the adult cats to hold off till you find your next baby cat. To get that good arcane energy out of it. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
You got to get that
So
good
you can
energy.
cast your spells.
Yeah, that good energy from killing something pure and devouring it.
Holy shit!
That's why they eat babies too.
We just figured it all out.
The Illuminati, they eat babies.
I just figured it all out. It's all about casting spells,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, it's about black magic. Oh my god. Yeah, you can dive into those too.
Oh boy, you want to go down some holes?
Because 9/11 was an inside job, and they needed the death of all those people to harness enough energy to cast a black magic spell. That's exactly. You haven't heard that one yet, have you? No. That's a thing. Google it.
Oh, I'm sure.
Look it up.
Holy hell!
It's amazing.
Hey, I like the color orange.
Yeah. You would, you fucking shill. Whose side are you on?
So, anyways, paprika chips, banging.
Good.
Get them. You like milk, chocolate, white. I don't know. You like kittens. Get them.
You like milk chocolate and white chocolate? Eat those. Those are good. Those are delicious.
All right. So, moving on
Mm-hmm.
from all our goofiness here.
Yeah.
Oh, you being a shill.
You fucking chill. Don't even talk to me. Get out of my fucking house now.
Put your Apple computer. Get out.
Get out. Get out of here.
By the way, I did not agree to have this computer. My wife just bought it from blah, 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 blah.
Whatever.
It's fine.
Oh, shit. I was going to say, why don't you go suck Bill Gates' dick, but he doesn't have Apple.
No, he's Microsoft. That's you.
Where are they hiding Steve Jobs? He's still alive, isn't he?
He's running the mafia. No, I don't have. This is the only Apple product. And the only reason I
Is he
have
hiding
it
in the
my
center
wife's
of the
like,
earth?
Oh, you can search it. And I have to use my Samsung phone to record this shit. By the way,
It's all fucking It's just a cover story.
Yeah, it says literally, I just put a Samsung cover over an Apple phone.
It's all just a cover story. I'm seeing through your fucking
Now
your
I'm
lies.
just supporting Samsung, which is, I think,
They probably eat babies too.
Japanese company. Japanese? I don't know. Either one. Well,
I don't know. Either way, the higher up you get, once you become CEO status and billionaire status, it's all about eating the babies.
I mean, if it prolongs your life,
Yeah.
you know.
Oh God. This is an old story. I don't know if
Oh well, I'm just kidding. I gotta make it clear.
Here's an old story. I don't think we've talked about this one, but it's come out that certain people in Hollywood they have these facials that they have stem cells in them that helps keep the wrinkles and shit off their face, and it's supposed to be really good for you. And the one face cream that they talk about a lot is the stem cells are harvested, and I don't know why it's specifically the foreskins of Korean babies, but it's the foreskins, and it's always Korean babies. I don't know why if it's if they have better stem cells in their foreskins because they're Korean.
In their foreskins.
Yeah.
Okay. So like they clip it, they save it.
Yeah.
Boom. Make a nice little face
Get a little
cream.
circumcision, then they,
Pop that on.
I mean, they got to do something with all those foreskins.
People are fucked up, man.
I think it was even Sandra Bullock that admitted to it on the Ellen DeGeneres show. Let's search Sandra
I got Korean foreskin,
Bullock,
baby cream on my face.
Korean
Hey, man,
foreskin.
she just called me up. I would have gave her some fucking special sauce.
Oh yeah. Well, and the funny thing is that on the Ellen show, she said that she got a penis facial. So of course we all, where your mind goes for that.
Of course, all those dudes are gonna be like, people are weird as shit, and they're gonna realize they probably just put a bunch of fucking steroids in that cream, other than the rest of everything else, and it works better that way.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Kate Blanchett does it too. So
My wife has, sorry, babe, this is not a big thing, but she has eczema, right? So she gets a steroid cream.
yeah.
She doesn't have bad or anything, but like occasionally, like breaks out between her fingers or wherever.
Yeah,
and
Henry gets that shit.
you just wipe a little of that steroid cream on there. Pop, gone.
Done.
I get a little rash. Maybe I get a little armpit rash. Pop, gone.
Gone.
Beautiful.
Are you sure it's not Korean baby foreskins?
I mean, I hope it is now, but
If not, we gotta get that. We gotta get the good shit.
yeah. I'm not convinced it's not that in a higher dosage, like 0.2%. And they're like, but we put Korean baby foreskins in it to make it sound like
Exotic.
exotic. And then you get one influencer in the fucking celebrity group be like, okay, listen, I know you got this really bad eczema stuff going on. I got a guy. What's going to cost you 10 grand a pop? But they just literally take the same shit and put it in a black bottle and hand it to her and be like, all right, it's 10 grand. And she's like, okay. And it's full of Korean babies' foreskins. So, like, they come up with the most ridiculous shit.
Yeah. Let me hook you up with my foreskin dealer.
What are we doing? That's what we need to do.
Sell foreskins?
Yeah, but we don't need to use an actual foreskin. We just need to be a fucking what's the word I'm looking for?
We need
This is why I'm going to be terrible at it. Just a swindler, not a swindler, but a con man.
Yeah.
We used to be a good con man
grifters.
and be like, yeah.
This is made with the finest foreskins.
And all we do is like reduce down some of like that steroid cream. And be like, this will clear your shit up right now.
Yeah.
Right now. I'm talking 2 hours later you walk out.
Oh, and then we can we just take like a bottle of Jergens and put it in fancy little, glass jars.
Yeah.
Then we can race bait people too and be like,
we gotta see
you don't need foreskins from these people. You need foreskins from your own people. And then we tell people that it's like, so that way they're like, because there's racists out there, we can steal all their money.
You got to see actual results, so like there's got to be some things that like happen, but we can figure a way around that.
By then we'll move on to the next city.
Yeah,
and pander our Jergens.
Millionaires overnight.
Yeah, boom.
We're just like the the traveling guy that sells the herbal medicine on all the like back in the day. He's like, I have all this and that. Same people, we're just convicts.
Yeah, we show up with our improperly fitted suits and our suitcase full of creams.
Yeah, so all 20 of you know about this now, don't you?
Excuse me, sir.
Tell on us.
Excuse me, sir. What do you know about giving your wife a facial? I'd like to give your wife a facial today.
Do you need this rim job cream?
Do you ever wake up beside her and just think, ugh, I don't remember marrying this leather bag. Well, I got the trick for you today. Give your wife a facial. With this miracle cream. It's full of foreskins.
We're canceled already.
Yeah, fuck it.
All right. Well, I don't know where we just went to.
No, me neither.
But it was another deep hole.
Yeah.
That was
deep
fun.
Holes. Deep holes and facials.
Do you got anything okay for me, Steve? Any fun things?
I heard a fun story this week about oh my god, hold on, let me find this actor's name. There's another protest involving glue. I know we talked earlier about a lady tried to glue herself to a basketball court during the finals and shit because the guy killed all these chickens. There is an actor named James Cromwell. Are you familiar with him? I'm sure. Let me show you a picture.
See a picture on them.
Yeah, you'll know who this guy
is. Not a name person. I'm a face person.
James Cromwell. He's that old guy.
Yep.
He's been in a lot of stuff.
Yep.
But apparently he was at a Starbucks and he glued his hand to the countertop in protest of the high prices of vegan milk.
Well, that's not
It's like that vegan milk in my latte is too expensive. It should be the same price as the cow milk that kills cows. And he glued his hand to the counter.
Okay. With what?
Glue.
What kind of glue?
I don't fucking know. It didn't tell me.
Are we talking like Elmer's glue? Because
probably like super glue or something.
Then he just have fun later peeling it off his hand like it's peely skin. If it's super glue, that just burnt his hand to that thing and he just lost half his skin in his little protest.
Hold on. I was trying to play a video here.
Oh no! Oh my god! Oh, so it's the whole thing.
It was a whole PETA protest. Oh, it was in New York City, calling for the coffee team to stop charging extra for vegan milks.
That's not their fault.
Well, they think that they're charging an upcharge for the vegan stuff so that people will still buy regular milk instead.
All right, so maybe they have some research behind it. If they do, okay, good on them. What the hell is vegan milk? By the way,
almond milk.
Almond milk?
Probably. Nut milk. It's a good old fashioned nut milk.
Well, I know for a fact that most nut milks take a lot more process required than cow milk.
Yep. Yeah,
so,
they use a lot more water and a lot more land, and they destroy fields and ecosystems and all that shit for the factory farming and all that fun stuff. But they don't care about that. The cow, does not want you raping its teats for milk.
No, it absolutely does.
No, it doesn't.
It begs every day for it.
PETA disagrees.
PETA. Devil's advocate, listen.
James Cromwell disagrees. You are raping that poor mother cow and raping her teats of precious milk when you could just be crushing almonds and, all that stuff.
They suck them
I don't fucking know,
They hook them in
dude.
the brain machines and suck that milk out.
I don't fucking know. But either way, I just think it's funny that he's like I'm going to start gluing my hands to things whenever I get pissed off.
I'm mad at you. I'm going to glue myself.
I'm going to glue my hand right here.
You know what, Steve? You ain't moving till this glue sets.
Like, this oil change is too expensive now. Oh, fuck. We should start gluing ourselves to gas pumps because that's getting out of control.
Yeah.
I'm
going to glue myself. Just stare at everybody comes over. Nobody's gonna care. They're still gonna ride up right beside you.
I just had this image of like a bunch of people just glued to gas pumps, just sitting there going, "Let's go, Brandon!" Like everybody's just walking past them, like not even caring. Like, this is an outrage. Let's go, Brandon! And then there's people like, "What the?" And then they're pumping their gas, and there's a dude like just glued to it. Like,
you can't get behind me.
Stop upcharging gas.
You can't get behind me.
Nobody fucking cares, okay?
They might, but
some people do. I don't know.
I'm just sick of all of it. To be honest.
Yep.
It's a whirlwind of shit we've been through twice now, and I can't wait for the third time.
Yeah. One other fun thing: somebody played a terrible prank. I'm guessing it was a prank. Either that, or they're from the future, and they knew for people to not get on the plane, like some Final Destination type shit. And I don't know how Apple products work because I'm not an Apple connoisseur, but apparently, like, you can just AirDrop things to anybody with an Apple product.
That has it open, yeah.
Oh, that has it open. You can just AirDrop.
You can open or close your AirDrop, but most people probably have it set to open on default. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
So as a plane was sitting at, on the jetway there, getting ready to take off and shit, somebody started airdropping photos of plane crashes to everyone.
Oh, Jesus.
So of course everyone freaks out,
Christ.
and they decide they don't want to ride on that plane anymore. And like how fun of a prank is that? And you're like, you know what? This plane's too fucking crowded. I don't want to hear that fucking baby. Let's beep boop 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 airdrop.
AirDrop, man.
And like that's what I don't understand about Apple products either. Is like, do you not know who that comes from? Like who sent them or?
No, you do. You do. 100%. Well, you get a name, right? So
Yeah.
like my phone or like an Apple phone.
Oh,
so
okay.
like whatever you set your name to your phone to is going to go out. So he could have set his name to his phone to anything.
Well, yeah,
It
so
doesn't matter.
that's what I was wondering. Though, is there any way they can find that person and prosecute them by saying like, "Oh yeah, man, you instilled
for what?
fear."
What do you?
Yeah, that's true.
I suppose, but like,
Just like you're not allowed to shout fire in the middle of a crowded building. You're not allowed to. Are you not allowed to airdrop plane crash?
this
pictures?
is the problem. Like as technology evolves and like things evolve,
Yeah.
we don't have laws for that shit yet.
No, we don't.
So that would literally have to get taken to court
Yeah.
and prosecuted, and then it would become, if they won or lost, then it would become like, oh, in this case, blah blah blah, they won because blah blah blah. It's like there's new shit happening every day,
Right.
Something dumb like that.
Cybersecurity.
Yeah, that's.
But yeah, I just thought that was that's a pretty good prank, man. You know.
But all those people also had all their phones open for
Yeah.
open AirDrop, and that's a big no too. Lock your phones up.
Yeah.
'Cause you don't want somebody just fucking like throwing dick pics to your wife.
Yeah.
Like, make sure your wife's phone's locked up.
I mean, if you're into that,
I'm not gonna lock my phone up
Wrong with
in
that?
case you want to send me some dick pics, but
Yeah. Yeah.
like
You guys heard it here.
easy beat. Bam.
Send Cody all your dick pics.
Nah, I'm locked up. I'm Samsung. So go fuck yourself.
His phone number is.
Yeah, but you have to be like open to accept the pay, and you have to
Right.
literally hit it. I think on your phone you have to hit accept.
Okay.
So like it says, hey, they're trying to send you a picture, and you have to hit accept.
I gotcha.
So I think there's a lot more involved in that than just some guy just being like, you can't just send a picture to somebody and it flashes on their screen. There's no
So
shot.
yeah, but everybody that got the airdrop probably they're like,
they said,
what
oh,
is this?"
okay. And it's like plane,
And they're probably like,
4 pictures of plane wrecks, and they're like, oh my God, what's going on?
and they're probably people like me that probably never like, even if I had an Apple, nobody's gonna ever airdrop me shit. So when, oh my God, I got an airdrop. This is so cool. Let's see what it is. I'm scared.
I just literally had this conversation with my mom today. Not an in-depth conversation. I'm gonna have it with her next time, but she keeps downloading apps that are
Mhm.
bullshit for her phone,
Yeah.
and she keeps getting her bank account hacked too.
Ooh.
And now she has, every time she pops her keyboard, there's the tiniest little bar, like one of those ad bars that pops up, like if you go on like
Okay. Yeah.
whatever, and then it pops up on her thing. So like you misclick, you're gonna get a website pops up. I'm like, how did you even get this?
Yeah.
How did you even get this? And she's like, I didn't know it's on my keyboard. I'm like, this is not part of the keyboard. This is a
Right.
third party app you downloaded, and now you have a little side clicker.
Does she let kids play on her phone?
No, she did this.
Okay. I will say, okay. I was going to say a lot of it sometimes too is like if the kids start, pushing the wrong buttons. I download an app for you. And then an ad comes up and they're like, oh, well, and then they hit the ad. And then of course, then it just starts downloading
Yeah.
shit.
No, and maybe, but maybe that's the case. But it's like, it's constant with her, and I'm like,
Yeah.
you gotta stop downloading these apps. It was like, oh, I want voice to text. I don't have voice to text anymore. Why don't I have voice to text on this? And I'm like, you have voice to text. You just need to
Yeah.
enable it. She's like, oh, I had to download this third-party app. I'm like,
No,
nope,
you
no,
you don't.
no. So
It's like, remember when we were kids and we'd go through the supermarket or the general store, wherever the fuck we were at, and our parents were like, don't go around touching everything.
yeah,
I feel like the internet now is like us having to talk to our parents and the older generation. Like, you can't just go around touching things. You
has
can't
to be
just
from
go
a
around
trusted
clicking
site.
on things. Because it's always old people. You get that one Facebook Messenger message that says, "Oh my God, check us out," and there's a link. I'm like, I'm not fucking clicking that. And then you go and you look on their profile and they're like, "Please don't click any links I sent you. I've been hacked." I'm like, you weren't actively hacked. You just gave your shit away. You know what I mean? I guess technically, in the technical sense of the term, you got hacked because you clicked on a bad link. But you basically just signed yourself. You're like, "Hey man, you wanna take over my shit? Okay, here, just do it. Just send a bunch of people some stuff. Okay, cool, thanks."
Mm-hmm.
Like they act like such the victim. Like, no, man.
Yeah, no, you
can't just go around touching things.
Yeah,
So,
don't do it no more.
don't go around touching things on the internet.
Never.
It's a very bad place.
Yeah. We all know that by now. If you don't know that, you should know that.
Ha! Now, if you don't, you're going to learn the hard way
Yeah.
and probably see some things that you shouldn't be seeing. So,
Yeah.
and don't send pictures of your dick to anybody.
Well, hopefully get cool shit sent to your house. I mean, I would I intercept it in the middle. I always want to intercept the transaction in the middle and be like,
yeah.
change it to my address,
Yeah.
and then be like, oh no, this was stolen, and then all of a sudden it shows up on my front porch and be like, what the fuck did they order?
Yeah. And then you call your credit card company and you're like, "I didn't make this charge."
Yeah.
You know.
But now I have 16 machetes.
And they're like, "Okay, well then return it." And then here's the video of somebody that they must have still sent it to my house so it didn't show up as fraudulent, and then they came and stole the package off my front porch, where it's really just you in a mask stealing it. You know?
Taking it all for your own.
Yeah. Like, oh, that's very convenient that a guy with your build and a black shirt that you have with a mask on it picked up this thing and said, "Fuck you, Cody. I'm definitely not you. I'm definitely not Cody. I hate you. I'm stealing your things."
Kaba, haba.
That's convenient. Yeah, man. That's I don't know. That's about all I got for this episode. Unless you got
I
some
think
other
that
cool
was a
shit you
damn
wanna
good
talk
time,
about.
my friend. And
I had a damn good time.
think we can close her out right there.
Yeah.
I'm about ready to smash about 14 of them paprika chips.
Yeah,
So
get you
those
some
are
more
good.
chips. Get you some more chocolates.
Those are cat turds, by the way.
Cat turds. Meow.
I just googled it. They said they're actually officially cat turds.
Oh, okay, cool.
I'm just lying.
But make sure you guys click like and subscribe. Share us with your friends. Oh, one thing I want to mention. We did our little Sprite challenge on TikTok. I think a lot of you have seen it because we posted it to all the social medias. It got us a good amount of views, so we want to keep doing stuff like that. Let us know if there's any challenges or any dumb shit you want us to do. I have a feeling one of the first ones going to come up is we got to do the one chip challenge at one point. Maybe not during the episode because then we'll be blabbering idiots for the next while. But we probably
Absolutely
got to.
not. I tried one piece of I tried one piece of that chip, and it fucking lit my whole face up. So
He's already out.
We cannot do it during an episode. Maybe I will do
As
it
a side
off
thing.
episode if enough people ask for it. But
Okay.
it's going to take 50 people to ask for it.
50 people? Like 50 likes?
50 comments of people saying Cody has to do the one chip challenge.
Okay.
And then I'll do it.
All right. You heard it here.
50 comments. And then I'll do the one chip challenge because that shit is not fun.
No, it's not.
I literally took one piece and I tasted that. And
It's pretty terrible. But yeah, thanks for watching. Make sure you tune in next week when we'll be here having ourselves a damn good time.
to a damn good time.
Love you. Peace out.
Love you. Love you.
I love you too.